So life will come in the way and reality will just hit you. Something bad will happen or occur or something just happens. Will just tear your family apart or whatever. Like you can be a good kid or having a good life or just kind of comfortable and then life just hits you and then you move away from somebody and this happens. Like I remember I was younger, right? It was a back and forth between my mom's house, my dad's house, my grandma. So that's when I decided that I was living with my dad, right? And my stepbrothers, right? It was like years ago, 010, 11ish. So I'm like thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna live with my dad and my brothers were cool. We had a house, I think 2 bedroom, right? All my stepbrothers, we all shared a room. My brother, one my biological brother and my stepbrothers, we all shared a room. Um, yeah, man, we would come on, we would be comfortable, we would chill, we would be outside. It was good, man, good vibes. You know what I'm saying? The bros, you know what I'm saying? We're eating food. There'll always be food. We would eat breakfast. My stepmom would cook breakfast, food, dinner. You know, I'll come from school, I'll eat me some noodles. You know, it'll be chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular vibe. You know what I'm saying? We went trick or treating, just all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just regular chill. And then something happened where my mom picked me up from school because I had one at school. It was right next to it. Like I don't know how did I get to school. I literally walked to school. It was like right there. I walked to school. I walked with my stepbrother because we was in the same, not in the same grade. It was like 2 grades apart. I think he was in like third. I was in first grade. Um, I was first grade, and we would just walk. It was right there, and we walked front and back home. You know what I'm saying? We walked from the second part of the neighborhood, the second neighborhood to home, and yeah, blah blah blah. My mom came and picked me up in the office, and I was giving mom hell. I was crying. I did not want to go home because I kind of knew subconsciously there's nothing for me there. And I was just mad. Like I was kicking the chairs, man. I was like, damn, bro. I had a fit. And I was like, no, because I know I'm not gonna have that comfortability. Because my dad, like, you know, his house, or whatever. Like, I was comfortable, man. It was good. I was with my stepbrothers. We've been outside chilling. It was good vibes, and subconsciously, intuitively, I was right. It was nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? And then my mom picked me up, and then I still went to the school for like, the days on to the months till it was done or whatever. And school finished, and then I ended up moving back to my grandma's house. That's where my mama lived too. And then I'm like, I was kind of right. Nothing was for me there. It was drama, little arguments and stuff like that, and this is functional stuff, bro. And eventually my mom, we moved out. Um, moved out, right? And she got her own place. We all moved out. We all went our separate ways, I guess. They stacked enough to like get their place, and we ain't just get our own place. It was just a cycle of just going to place, not having a place to stay. But it was just so uncomfortable, man. Just as a child, man, living with my mom, single mother, like. But at my dad's house, we was chilling. I'd be on the couch, watch TV, or I would just go outside. My mom's house, it was just a back and forth moving. Like, it was just annoying, bro. Like, I had friends at my dad's house. It was cool. It was in a safe neighborhood. You know, nothing too bad, right? My mom's house was going to apartment complex, to random neighborhoods, being around random families. This was just annoying, man. I guess life comes in a way, and then you're forced to deal with reality. And a lot of it don't choose to be in that position. We have a good life, and then something bad just happens, and reality hits us. We either go the right direction, or we go the wrong direction. And I just take it as I learned the lessons from me living with my mom and dad. You know, I wouldn't be the same person I am now if I lived with my dad because it was kind of comfortable. He always wanted to protect me and have the best for me. He was trying to put me on his business, but you know things didn't pan out. You know, but my living with my mom, I didn't always have that protection. I didn't always have that shelter, but it taught me. Even though maybe it didn't survive him, but it taught me. It gave me the hunger. If I lived with my dad, I wouldn't have the hunger because I went to my dad's house. I didn't even feel like doing stuff. Like, yeah, I'll be outside all day, but I would have the hunger because he would feed me. Compared to like living with my mom, it wasn't always the best opportunities. I'm still living under my mama's roof, which I'm gonna be out soon. You know, with the invention of the internet, I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you never went through these stages in your life, these rebuttaling of these cycles and delays and whatever, you wouldn't have been who you are. You know, because it was comfortable. You know, so I'm just telling you, life comes in a way for a reason, bro. Reality hits you to just show you something. Because if that, you would have just been an average Joe like everybody else. Is you like you wouldn't even look at those people like in Hollywood or whatever. They have it. They peaked. They're in the high peak, and now they're like on drugs or something. Like they're effed up. You just have to life just has to come in the way and put you in through the fire, bro. Put you through the ringer, bro. It just has to unlock your DNA. I guess that had to happen to me, even though I kept rebuking on the memory of living with my dad and this and being around my stepbrothers and connected and not around drama. But life has to do that.